Hi, George. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, good afternoon. I was waiting for you. What about Paola? What about Jennifer?
I don't know. I thought I was late.
Yes, I know. But I was connected from 6:30 p.m. But don't worry, we can start our class in this moment.
Okay, teacher.
Paola, please, a moment, please. Hello, teacher. Wait a minute. I just need to know how. Okay. Paola is going to be connected in 5 minutes, okay? But we can start the class with you. How are you, George?
Fine, teacher. It's it's
Okay,
very, very hot in my room.
okay. I was watching the video about the medical treatment.
Yes.
Yes, I received it. One moment.
Uh,
How did you feel when you developed that activity?
I feeling fine, but if you notice the video, I am mostly improvising.
Yeah, that was the idea. That was the idea that you can make a video and you use your develop your English speaking English. Sorry. How was your day today, George? George, how was your day today? Paola is online in this moment.
Teacher.
Hello, Paola. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, teacher.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, teacher.
Okay. Okay, George. How was your day today, George? George. George. Okay. Paola, tell me, how was your day today?
It was fine. I was working in my school, and I just get to my home. I was study at the university too during the week, but I tell you about the video teacher because I don't understand very well about the homework.
You
I
didn't
couldn't be
understand
the video again.
I
Yes,
sent an email, and in that
yes,
email, you can find the instruction. What is
yes,
the
but
you can
I
answer?
must
Uh-huh.
I must to answer all the questions,
Yes, all the questions. There are, let me see how many questions there are in the activity. One moment, please.
and I was
What kind of medical
download the
treatment?
app, screencast, algo así.
The screencast is the technological tool, but if you have other technological tool, you
Yes,
can use.
okay.
If you want, you can use whatever. Okay. Screencast is an option, but the question that you must
No,
answer.
teacher.
Okay, one moment. uh, is what kind of medical treatment wouldn't you like to try and why? What type of medical treatment do you prefer and why? What's your blood type? What's your height? What's your weight? Do you have any serious illness or medical in your body, or maybe in this moment you have a special medical treatment in your life? There are one, two, three, four, five, six questions, no more. Did you listen to me, Paula? Paola. Paola, I'm going to send on the chat the question that you must answer in the video. One moment.
Okay.
That's the list. George, what about you?
Sorry, teacher, I have problems with my connection.
Okay, don't worry.
You can repeat your question.
Okay, the question was, how was your day today?
Hoya.
How was your day today? What did you do today, for example, in the morning? And what
How?
did you do in the afternoon?
But well, I go to the store and work with my grandfather because my grandfather owns a store and I am working there.
Okay. In my case, I have a hard day today. I didn't go to the office today because I had a meeting in other place because we are going to receive a visit on the next Thursday. We are going to receive a visit from Bogota, the national director in my company. And today we were, a moment, I have a toothache today and I don't feel well there, but I can do the class. Don't worry. And today we were organizing the schedule or the program that we are going to develop when we are going to receive the visit. You know, it's so complicated when we have to attend people from other city, no? But I trust
Yes.
everything is going to be okay. We need to organize the presentation, the food. We are going to visit other neighborhoods, but everything is okay. And tomorrow I have other meeting in order to finish to organize the schedule. But I'm here in this moment. We can continue with the class, and I hope that this class is going to be nice. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, I don't know what happened with Paola and you. Sometimes have some uh, problem connection.
Yes, the connection in this city is like that. Sometimes
It's
you
complicated.
that kind of breaks in the connection.
Okay, but okay. Do you remember what was the last class, George?
Yes, it was about the illness, a lot of illness,
Yes. Okay.
more vocabulary about
Okay.
but sorry.
According, according to the vocabulary that we practiced in the last class, can you maybe remember some words about it? For example, can you tell me
Um,
five illness or diseases?
I remember something like dizzy. I
Okay.
dizzy, um, swelling, what, swelling, toothache,
To
to,
take, okay.
stomach,
Stomach ache.
stomach ache, yes,
Okay.
throat ache. Mostly all
Sore
these
throat. This sore throat.
sore throat,
Okay.
all these
And
kind
what
of
about this? When you have problem in this part, what is the illness?
headache,
Headache. Okay. Good. And what is this part of my body?
shoulders,
Shoulder. This.
face,
What this? Okay. What this?
lips,
Okay. This is lips. And this part, everything.
mouth.
And this.
The mouth, the
This.
teeth,
Okay. Good. What this?
hair.
Here. Okay. Paola, do you remember something about the last class? about the vocabulary?
Yes, I learned many words about it because I don't know the vocabulary about illness and medical,
Treatment.
yes, medical
Okay.
treatment.
You didn't know many things about the that vocabulary. Okay, can you mention in this moment maybe 5 words or new words that you have learned in the last class?
Yes, of course. I learned about the illness, for example, like sore, the word sore, sore throat, bad cough, runny nose. I don't know this word, but I understand nose. Rash, sprain, and headache, stomach ache,
Stomachache.
all the words that you have when you have a feeling very bad
Okay. Good.
with bad pain in your body.
Okay, when you have a pain. And what is the illness when you have a pain in your back? What is that name?
What teacher?
When you have a pain in your back, what is the name about that illness in this part?
Yes,
What is that?
bad cake? No,
Backache. Backache. Yes, this part.
bad cake.
Okay.
Bad cake. Yes.
And today, maybe, do you feel
All that
something
one.
bad in your body today,
What
Paola?
teacher?
Today, do you feel something maybe bad? Sorry, bad in your body today?
Yes, I was feeling very bad with my stomach. I,
Stomachache.
yes, I had a stomach ache really in this moment, but it's a little pain.
Okay. Students, today I want to ask you a question about 3 questions. But the first question for in this class is what is the things or what are the things that you do that you make you happy? What are
Well,
the things that you make you happy? That you when you do that you feel so happy. What are those things?
well,
Mm,
Did you
for
understand the
example,
questions?
yes, yes, I understand.
Okay, George, for example, start you.
Well, something I really like to do is know new things, especially in English.
In
This
English.
is because most I pass most of the time when I have time reading in English and searching information in English because I like it. I even like Wikipedia in English even more because Wikipedia in Spanish sometimes is very short. And this is I am pretty I am a bookworm if you like the term.
Do you have an special activity that you like to do? That maybe when you do that, you feel so happy, and a special activity, or maybe when you go out with your family, what is the things that you like to do? And when
Uh,
you do that, you feel so happy.
well, I like prepare how do you say cooking for
You
my
bake, you
family.
bake the food
Yes,
or cook?
it's cook food for my family. Especially it's of eating outside, like
Okay.
grilling. I say that right? Grilling,
What did you say?
grilling. Yeah, you grilling. Yes, in the grill.
Ah,
Oh,
the grill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. Okay.
that kind of moment is preparing food with the family. Is in outside, that kind of thing. We also I like go in. There is a place in Ocaña called is called the Ermita. Is La Ermita.
La ermita.
is near to river, and
Uh,
it and is a fresh place. There is a places to you can eat how do you say pork rinds, chicharrón.
is it bacon?
So yes, I don't know well the melody, but in this place is basically the food or the people who wants to in that place, and also is near to the river, and for me it's very pleasant to be in that place.
Okay.
You can go near to the river, see all the trees. It have all this nature.
Okay, when you do that, you feel relaxed.
Yes,
It's
especially.
important because you share a special time with your family. That's a good point. Okay, you know that in Cali, there is a place called La Ermita too. But that place is a church. It's an old church in Cali. Okay, Paola, in your case, Paola, Paola. Okay, in my case, what are the things that I like to do that make me happy? Equal than you, I like to share a special time with my family. I like, I love, I love go to other city. I love um, to go to other places, visit new places, share special time with my family. Sometimes I don't have enough time to share with my family because I work every day, and also I study at night. And on weekend I must prepare or clean the house. But when I have the opportunity to go to other city, I like. I like to visit other places, or for example, go to the river. Here in my city, there are a lot of beaches and rivers too. And sometimes I like to go to the river. Here there are about maybe 20 or 20, 25 rivers. And also there are a lot of beaches too. And for example, on the Easter or the Holy Week, we receive a lot of tourists, no? Here in Buenaventura, because Buenaventura is a port.
Mm.
And also the city, for example, here in Buenaventura, when you go to the downtown, you can see the sea. Do you know what is sea?
Yes.
Yes, you are in the park, and you can sit in that place. You can see a wonderful sight, and sometimes I like to go there because I feel so relaxed. When I am so stressful, I like to go to that place because I feel relaxed. And what else? I like to share a special time with my family also. And in Christmas time, in that time, we organize a big meeting with all the family. The most of the time I must cook, but I don't have problem with that because I like it. I
Mm.
like to attend my family. I like it. And they call me, okay, Sandra, we are going to go to Buenaventura. What are you going to do in that place? Okay, I'm going to prepare this or this. But the most important, I think, that is that you do the things that you like it. No? It's
Yes.
very okay. Andrea, Paola,
Yes, teacher.
what about you? Did you understand, or did you listen the questions? What are the things that you like to do that you make you happy?
Okay, I like to do many things for feeling happy. For example, I like to share with my husband, special. I like to go out to something do. For example, eat pizza. We are both. love it to eat pizza or ice cream, or sometimes I go. We are going to pool, for example. I like to swimming.
Okay.
I like the rivers too, but in my city, the river is dry.
Is right. Okay. Okay.
Yes. 1 month ago, I go to Cartagena, and I like that moment. I like it because I was feeling very good. I was feeling relaxing. So that moment was happy for me. Were happy for me.
Okay.
Another moment that I feel happy is when uh, get the Christmas moment in our family. We are going to celebrate together and practice the different things, different games that the kids play when they are children, when they were children. Uh, there are many games about it, but I like to share with them, with my cousins, with my uncle, with my aunts, with my grandpas, and this moment is very very happy for me.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you other questions. What are the things that you do that you make you sad?
Well, when I feel sad when I don't can do anything who I was planning because for me this is the things that make me sad. Of course, there are a lot of things. When, by example, when my family, my mother or my sister is sad, I also this also makes me sad. It especially makes me very affect me very much the emotional state of my family, my near family.
Okay. And you, in your case, Paola,
Yes.
what are the things that you do that you make you sad?
Eh, when I have many stress in my day, for example,
Mhm.
when I had to take my role in my home, for example, the wife life, the clean house or work or to do going shopping, the things we need in my home, for example, those things I don't like it because I like to have much free time in my life, in where I can things that I like uh, myself, for example, to do myself, to dedicate myself, for example, to read a book or watch movies or to go a hairdresser, for example.
Okay.
And those things that in my house that like clean my house or work or uh, to be attend with the things at home. I sometimes I had very very sad and
Oh,
very tired too.
okay, good. Now I want that you respond these other questions. President, do you think that money can buy the happiness?
I think money is not necessary to be happy,
Okay.
but of course, when we are surrounded of necessities who also need money,
Okay.
you this could affect you. So, I mean, when you don't have money, you will have a lot of problems. Of course, if you have a lot of money and you solve all these problems or necessities, you still will have problems because all this money requires management. Um, and, and, but this is a balance. I always think the better life is if you don't have necessities, but also you do have a lot of wealth because they will become in a charge in a weighting in the shoulders.
Okay. In your opinion, you say that money is necessary, but it's not everything in our life, no?
Of course,
Yes.
no.
Like that. Okay. And you, Paola, what is your opinion about it?
I think the same to Jorge because the money is not all in our life. Um, you need money, but I think that we need money when we need to supply the things at home. All the things when you have the money, you can pay the bills, you can pay the quote or our house, for example, and to buy shopping at the grocery store, for example, and there are other things to pay and to need the money, but the money isn't to be happy in our life.
Okay, yes, it's important, but some people think that maybe if they earn or have more money, they are going to be but they are going to be happier, now.
Well, it depends because some people have a lot of necessities,
Yeah,
but this is also because they have necessities. If they don't have necessities, people will say money is not important because that necessities are already supplied. Some people, some rich people like to say that money is not everything, but they already have everything they have because they have a lot of money.
yes. But we know many people around the world that they are they are rich, but they are not happy, no? Maybe they have a lot of money, but they have for example, complicated illness or a terminal disease, and they have a lot of money, but they can buy pills, no? They can
Yes.
be a doctor, but they are not going to be good in the future. Good money is good, but I think that is not the priority in our life, no?
No.
The thing is
No.
to know administrate very well the money.
To the manage a good in a good way. Okay, Paola, can you turn on your camera, please?
Yes, teacher, but my internet is a little slow.
Okay, don't worry. Um, Students, in this moment, I'm going to send to you a new vocabulary. Today, we are going to practice a new topic. The topic for today is could be what's wrong. What's wrong? Yes, we are going to talk about feelings, and we are going to describe personal problems. Okay.
Okay.
I am using the ebook that we received at the beginning of the course, but in our class we are not going to develop everything according to the ebook. I have searched other material in order to improve the knowledge. Okay, and sometimes
Okay.
use the vocabulary or I use the video or the listen which appear in the ebook, but in other classes we are going to practice vocabulary that you are not going to find in that technological tool.
One of the exciting things about writing and teaching a sushi class is that I have skills and a story that I can share and that you.
Talking about feelings and moods.
I want to share my screen. Give me a second, please.
Tired. I'm tired.
Listen. Can you see my screen in this moment?
Talking about
Students, can you see my screen in this moment? Okay.
Yes, teacher, I can.
Okay.
talking about feelings and moods. Tired. I'm tired. Sad. She is sad. Surprised. She is surprised. Bored. She is bored. Scared. She is scared. Thirsty. She is thirsty. Hungry. He is hungry. Fine. He is fine. Angry. He is angry. Sick. He is sick. Happy. We are happy. In love. They are in love. James. How are you? I'm tired. Jack. How is Jack? He is hungry. Sophie. How is Sophie? She is sad. Harry. How is Harry? He is fine. How are you? We are happy. How are they? They're in love. Are you sad? No, I'm angry. Anne. Is Han hungry? No, she's thirsty. Samuel.
Samuel.
Is Samuel sick? Yes, he is. Are you sad? No, we aren't. We are happy. Are they surprised? Yes, they are.
Okay, students, do you understand the vocabulary?
Hola amigos, me acabo de crear una increíble página web con...
Yes, teacher.
Okay, do you have any question about the vocabulary? Maybe there is, or there are some words that maybe you didn't understand.
No, I recognize all the words.
And you, Paola?
Yes, teacher, I understand all the words.
Everything, okay. Okay, good. Okay, now we are going to watch a video, but student, tell me something. Can you open in the ebook the unit? Let me see. Unit, unit 9.
Let me see. Unit 9.
Yes.
Which lesson?
Lesson 1. Listen.
Yes.
The first listen.
First listen. Yes, I
Can
have
you
it.
can you share your screen, George, please?
Sure. Let me do it. Mm,
Okay.
you can see it.
Yes, I can see it. Unit 9, lesson 1. Listen, please.
Mm,
I will try to do it in this my way. One moment. Because I need that you listen that information, but I don't know what happened with my computer. I think that I have an inconvenience. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
it's done loading the activity.
Yes. In my case, happened the same. Unit 9. What's wrong?
It seems like a problem with
With the link, I
player.
suppose. I don't know what happened. Okay, students, what is the idea? I thought that maybe you could open, but don't worry. We can continue with the other material that I have in my lesson. Okay, don't
Okay.
worry. Let me see. Okay, one moment. This part. On the chat, I'm going to send a link in here. You are going to find a video. The video is about 4 minutes and 14 seconds. What are you going to do? You are going to watch the video and listen the information, and then you are going to tell me what did you understand, okay? It's a nice video. You have 5 minutes to do it. Please watch the video, take notes, and then you are going to give me your opinion. Okay, students?
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay.
I finished, teacher.
Okay. And you, Paola, did you finish?
Yes, teacher, I finish.
Okay, George, what is your opinion about the video?
I think it's have a nice message because for me some people I think some people maybe have the guilty or to feel sad or maybe they think sadness is something you don't need to even feel. It's like we are basically surrounded of things who make us happy. All these things, all of these things is mostly celebration. All these things is mostly expression of all these positive feelings, but nobody cares about the other part of the life. Is the sadness. Is all these kind of things who happen to us and affect us. But of course, we don't need to those feelings overwhelm us, but I still need to accept them as a part of the life.
Yes, yes, that's okay because maybe sometimes you have some problems and it's normal that you feel sad, nah? But not all the time, but sometimes happen some situation that affects your life and it's okay that you are sad, but the most important is that you think that it is a process now, not is your life to be in that way all the time. It's normal to be sad. Some people don't like it to talk about it, but it's normal.
Yes,
Okay, you, Andrea, what's your opinion about it?
Well, in my case, I like this video because the video give us important information about the feelings that the feeling sad is good to feel in our life because all the things not aren't good. Yes, and maybe all people's each day, every day, feels in one moment very sad. But there are other things that you do you think about how is your life and to see the positive things in our life. Yes, and
Yes.
no pay attention about that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and other things is the when you it's not okay that you feel sad all the time, no? It's important
Yes.
to mention that. But when you, for example, live in a difficult situation or have a difficult problem, you feel sad is normal. And when you are in that moment, you express, no? the things that are inside you. You go, yes, take out the feelings, express your opinion, maybe say something that you feel maybe a long time ago. But it's important that you make a balance when you feel sad now. It's not okay that if you are sad, maybe you go to say something bad to other person. It's just, I think, in my case, I think that to be sad is a special time in your life, no more. Not all the time, but you are a human being. It's okay that you feel sad. But the most of the time, I think that it's better to be happy, nah? It's better. But sad is a feeling that is part of your life too. I
Yeah,
like,
the people must to manage this feeling because sometimes make a problem
mhm,
or make a illness in your life, for example, through stress, pain and stress, or the people feel with other problems in their body. For example, the bad feelings expressed with illness in your body.
yes, yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. Mm, I want to ask you something, students. Maybe in your life, um, have you ever feel or have you ever lived a difficult situation when you have feel so sad? I don't know. Or maybe have you ever lived a nice or excellent or wonderful situation when you have felt so happy? For example, Andrea, do you have babies?
No, I don't
Okay.
have any.
Okay. How do you feel when you get married? For example, when you got married,
Excuse me, teacher.
and how do you feel when you get married with your husband? Okay, we are going to wait for Paula. And you, George,
Yes, teacher.
have you ever lived an amazing or wonderful situation that you have feel so happy? Do you remember a special moment in your life?
Well, mostly I feel happy when I achieve some so when I achieve my degree in university, I feel happy. But all these happy moments, uh, uh, in the end, how I say, they start to lose all this charming because they pass a lot of time. Yeah, the only thing I remember about those moments is just have a little nostalgia.
Okay, sad moment.
Yes, because those moments were more simple.
In my case, I have some sad moments too, but the idea that you are not going to talk about this in this class, okay? The idea that we can speak or talk about happy things. In my case, my mother and my father, and I had other father. I had two father. Um, both are deaf in this moment, but I had beautiful things when they were alive. But in this moment, I think that when I had my daughter, I felt so happy when I received my certificate in the high school, and also when I finished my technician in the university too. What else? I think that we have more beautiful things that sad things, no? I suppose
Yes,
because
no,
when you have the opportunity to wake up every day, I think that is a nice thing, no?
yes, not all the people interpret the all the moments in the same in the same way in the same way. Some people are like to be have a lot of happiness in that kind of moments. Some people don't because in the end of the day have a lot of other success or happiness who make these kind of things worthless. Um, but I don't like to judge the people when they don't feel in the same way because one I don't know the context. So some people will say, "Oh, this will be a very very happy moment for you," but some cases this moment will be not that happy for the person.
Yeah, I think that it depends of the situation, but there are something that maybe in my case made me happy, but maybe those things for you are not important. It depends now of the situation at the point of view.
No, no,
Okay,
no, no. I don't think the other people feelings is not
no, no,
maybe I
everyone have different point of view about the happiness. Now,
yeah.
maybe for me it's going to I'm going to be happy when I, for example, when I finish my career at the university. But for other people is more important when maybe they finish this specialization. I don't know, it depends on the situation.
Yes, I know that, teacher.
Okay, Paola, can you tell me how do you feel when you get married with your husband? How was that day in your life?
It was a special moment in my life,
And
and
how did you feel?
I feel very very happy, very excited, very nervous,
Okay.
and amazing. It was amazing day for me because it's a great moment, and when you found someone that you love is very 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 beautiful and very special for you.
Okay, good. Tell me, how long you been married?
I get married 5 years.
5 years ago. Okay.
5 years
You
ago.
got married 5 years ago. Okay, good. Students, that's the idea, no? That we are going to talk about feelings. And now I'm going to share other video, short video. It's about feeling thoughts, but in that part we are going to practice in conversation. Okay.
Yes.
Let me see if there is yes emotions. I have sent the video on the chat. Can you open it, please?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, watch the video, students, and then we are going to talk about it. In that video, there is a conversation and there is a vocabulary too.
Okay, teacher. I finished, teacher.
Me too, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, students, I want that we practice a part of the conversation, okay? Let me
Okay.
see what part. But first of all, I want to ask you, what do you understand about the video?
Well, the video is about a girl who says
Mhm.
all the things who makes them sad, and mostly about the sadness and why she don't like to feel sad. Uh,
Sad.
Also, she say the things who make her happy, the jokes, the parties, and also she mentioned she don't like she doesn't like be angry because being angry is a bad emotion for her. And in the end, she concludes even when she feels sadness, smiles makes her feel well in the end, a little well.
And you, Paola, what's your opinion about it?
The video was about the things that make her happy and make her sad. Uh, there are some feelings, some things that make her happy. For example, when her friends make a party or tell joke, or when she watch a movie, a funny movie, she make it make her laugh. And when she feels sad, there are things like sad movies. It makes her sad. And when her brother broke her toys, for example, she feels angry, but the angry is a bad feeling because it's better to talk about the things over and to keep calm.
Okay, good. Um, do you think that it was a good exercise? I want that we read a part of the video. Let me see one moment. I want to share my screen because I want that you read a part of the video. Let me see. Exactly this part. And now in this part, we are going to see the video with subtitles.
Do you ever think about your emotions?
Students, can you repeat that part, please?
Do you ever think about your emotions?
First yours, and after that, Paola, please.
Okay. Do you let me see. Uh, do you ever think about your emotions?
Okay, I want that you listen the pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
Do you ever think about your emotions?
Okay.
What kind?
Okay. Now, can you repeat that, please, George? This part.
Do you ever think about your emotions?
Ah, okay. One moment. This part.
Do you ever think about your emotions?
Okay. Now this part.
Do you ever think about your emotions? What kinds of things make you sad? I
This part.
What kind of things
One
makes
moment.
okay.
What kinds of things?
what kinds of things make you sad?
Okay, Paola.
What kinds of things make you sad?
Okay.
Make you sad? I get sad when I get.
Okay. Try to repeat the pronunciation without listening the other pronunciation. Okay. George.
I get sad when I get a bad mark in the school or when someone that I like moves away.
Okay. Okay. I get sad when I get a bad mark in school or when someone that I like moves away.
Away? Okay.
Away. Okay. Now, Andrea, please.
I get sad when I get bad mark at school or when someone that I like moves away.
Okay.
Get a bad mark in school, or when someone that I like moves away. I sometimes see sad.
Okay, Paola.
And I sometimes see sad movies that make me cry.
Okay, George.
I sometimes see sad movies that make me sad, make me cry.
Okay, can you repeat that, please?
Okay. I sometimes see sad movies that make me cry.
Okay, good.
Movies that make me cry. I don't like to be sad.
Okay.
That make me cry. I don't like to.
Okay, this part.
I don't like to be sad.
Paola.
I don't like to be sad.
I don't like to be sad. Okay,
Be
good.
sad. I don't like to have a frown on my face.
Okay, this part, George.
I don't like to have a frown on my face.
Okay, do you know what is frown?
Yes.
Actually, frown is
It's a sign in your face.
I don't know what is the translation, but it's when you have a sad face, right?
Could be, but it's when you have a signal in your face. For
Yes,
example, in the forehead. Could be. Or your expression is not so good.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't like to have a frown on my face. Can you repeat that, please?
I don't like to have a
I
frown on my face.
Okay.
I like to be happy.
I like to be happy. The most of the people like to be happy. Okay, now in this part.
I am happy. I am happy most of the time.
Okay, Paula.
I am happy most of the time.
Okay, in your case, how is your feeling all the time? Happy or sad or depend of the situation, Paula?
Yes, depends on the situation.
But for example, you feel sad all the time or just feel sad? You feel happy all the time, the most of the time?
I don't think. I am worried most of the time.
Why? The life is so beautiful, but okay,
For many teachers, the university, the work, etc.
okay, okay. This part, George, please.
Uh, Parties make me happy.
Okay, Paris made me happy.
Okay.
Paris made me happy.
Parties make me happy.
Being with my friends makes me happy.
Okay, Paola. This part.
Lot of things make me happy.
Okay, in your case, lot of things made you happy or not?
Lots of things make me happy. If someone tells me a joke, I laugh.
Okay, good. Good. Now we must continue with the. Please, student, practice this
I
conversation in your
enjoy
free time.
laughing.
Okay.
Funny movies make me.
Now I want that we continue with the class because we need to develop an activity. You need to read. We are going to read something very nice. But in this part, oh my God, is no. Yeah.
We must open the link, teacher.
Yes, but I want let me see. I want to check because I need that you read the information before to continue. Okay. Paola is going to read this part A, and George is going to read this part B, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, start, Paola, please.
Okay. Dear
This one,
Marnie, dear
okay?
Marnie, the other day I got my exam results and I was overjoyed to find out that I passed with flying colors. But when I rang my friend to arrange a night out to celebrate, I found out that she had done really badly. She's really upset and doesn't want to go out. It's really at war because I did so well and I'm disappointed we can't go out and paint the town red. What should I do to make her feel better? Karen.
Okay, stop. George, it's your turn. You are going to read the part B, okay?
Okay. Uh, dear, dear Marnie, I right? Marnie?
Yes. Marnie, yes.
Dear Marnie, last week this girl visited me out the cinema.
Can you repeat that, please, for a moment?
Last week this girl
Okay.
invited me out to the cinema. I was really delighted because I really liked her. I really like her. When we went out and have a really good time, but yesterday I saw her hanging out with her friends, and I told her what a what a good time I'd had. She she made fun of me, and she said didn't didn't know what I was talking about. I feel really embarrassed, and now I really confused because I don't know if she likes me or not. What should do? What should I do,
What should I
Kevin?
do? Okay. Kevin. Now, Paola is going to read the part C, and George is going to be the part D, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Dear Marnie, there's a boy at our school who my friend and I have always really liked. The problem is that last week he asked me out, and of course I said yes. I'm really excited about it, but my friend is really annoyed. I think she's jealous. Now she wants nothing to do with me anymore. What can I do to convince her that she is still important to me?
Okay, to convince. And now, George.
Okay. Dear Marnie, uh, we had to do presentation for the test next week for a test next week, and I really worry about it. The thing is, I get really nervous when I am talking in front of people, and I know I going to make a real mess of it. The problem is I am actually a pretty good student.
And usually, I'm usually,
I usually I am usually a pretty good student at school, and my dad is going to be furious if I get bad marks. What should I do, Andy?
okay, Andy. Okay, so then those readings talk about a problem, no? Or a special situation. What is the idea? You are going to choose, for example, Paola is going to choose between the reading A and B. You can choose whatever you want and read the information, and at the end you are going to tell me what is the solution about that problem.
Okay.
Okay? You are going to make an advice or recommendation for that person. For example, at the end, you can see everyone say, what should I do? What should I do? Okay, what is your advice? What is your recommendation about the situation? or what is the recommendation to solve the problem. And also, George is going to choose between the reading C and D. You
Okay.
can choose whatever you want, and you are going to tell me, okay, teacher, I have chosen the reading D. The problem is this. My recommendation is this, because this, and this. Okay, did you understand me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
you have 5 minutes to read again the information, and at the end, you are going to tell me what is the solution about whatever of those problems.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Did you receive the
Understand.
link on the chat, Nat? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Use the time and start to work in this moment. Start working in this moment. I'm so tired. Sí,
Teacher, I think I am ready to say my advice.
Can you repeat to me, please, George?
I think I am ready to say my advice.
Advice. Okay. What of those reading did you choose?
Well, I choose the D.
D. Okay. About Andy. We have to do presentation for a test next week, and I'm really worried about it. The thing is, I get really nervous when I talking in front of the people, and I now am going to make a real mess of it. The problem is I'm usually a pretty good student at school, and my dad is going to be furious if I get bad marks. What should I do? Okay, what do you recommend?
Well, I see this advice because I in the past I had that the same problem.
And you
Uh,
really, did you live that situation in your life?
yes, and that is because I choose this option. For me, the advice is simply have confidence, because when people talking in front of a lot of people, where people need to have confidence in what they know and what they talk, because
Okay,
people if one if I am not sure about what I talking, the people will notice, and then this is the thing, I say myself, and I even recommend to my partners in the past when we have a lot of expositions,
okay,
presentations, and of my partners don't have that facility, and I always say something about, remember, you know everything, you all have all the knowledge, the, you
then do
you
it.
you you have all this knowledge. The
Yeah.
others, they want to hear what do you think. You have knowledge. You can talk about everything. You 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 need to have that confidence.
Okay, you must believe in yourself, something like that.
Yes, and I think this is something, most of the people, most of the even the politicians know that, because politicians are the kind of persons, say a lot of lies in your face, and it still sounds nice because they have confidence. If they were very insecure, even we can get all these lies very easily.
Okay.
It- this will kind of sound bad, but this is what the truth it is. People like confidence in when you speak in a front of a lot of persons.
Okay.
Uh, the-
Okay.
the-
Some people recommend also that when we have to present something in front of a lot of people, it's good to don't see the face of the people. No, some people say that just see the people, but not concentrate on a special person. But some people feel that when they are in front of a lot of people, they are not going to do the things in a good way. But it's important that the people believe in their self. It's important. Their selves.
this- Another advice will be, of course, talk slowly, because
Yeah.
if you talk very fast, they can even understand. Uh, Another advice is, I don't think, see in very front of the place will be recommendable, because you need to see all the persons. You when I talk in have a presentations, I notice a little bit of the person, what they do, what they have, what they are doing, because we need to attract their attention, especially if I am talking about a presentation. uh,
Okay.
they need to. they need to put attention, and I raise my a little bit my voice, or take how do you say talk a topic, and try to extract them, or talking about an example to attract the attention. That kind of things. When people when people talk a lot, the things will be boring, and some jokes, some things will be necessary, so to break the ice from the people.
Okay, good. Andrea, what was your problem?
Okay, I choose the reading A. The reading A.
Let me see. It's about
Yes.
the other day I go to my exam result and I was okay. Tell me, what is the problem and what is the solution?
Well, the problem in my case was good marks and bad situation.
Okay.
Yes, I think in this case the way I see it is very bad situation because the girl doesn't talk about her friend first thing, so she looks herself about the test or results exam. So she wasn't overjoyed about it.
Okay.
In this situation, my advice is to keep her emotions. Yes, the first thing that she must to do is ask to her friend about her results and talk about them. Maybe she can help to check the exam and helps to study for the next evaluation. Uh, Maybe to get a motivation and to be a good friend, to be solidary with her, and after that maybe she can to encourage with hang out with her or go out to ice cream, for example, and that's all about it.
Okay, good. Excellent. Students, I want to come. Okay, time is going to over, or time is over, but I want to congratulate because I think that you have improved your English pronunciation and your fluency too. And also, I must tell you that I have checked or I have heard some mistake that you have make. But the most important in this class is not to talk about the mistake. Okay, the idea that I can encourage you to continue working very hard. If you see in this exercise, what did you do? Did you read the information? Lola, be quiet. Sorry, it's my dog. The idea that you develop or you maybe practice two skills. Do you practice the reading? Do you practice the reading skill and practice also the speaking and the writing? Why? Because you read the information and you wrote some notes and also think about the situation, and after that you try to imagine, okay, what is the things that I'm going to do in order to solve this situation. What is the idea, student, that when you are going to express your opinion, try to don't think in Spanish, okay? I can see that maybe sometimes you think in Spanish in order to organize your idea. The idea that you can and think in English and also respond in English. Some people say that is not so it's not easy to do that. But the idea that you practice all the time this. Sometimes I can say, for example, that George, I suppose that you think first in Spanish and then you try to pass that information in English. Not? And when you read a lot in English, when you speak in English all the time, you start thinking in English at the same time. And for that reason, in those classes, we don't speak. I try to don't speak anything in Spanish. Why? Because when you speak in Spanish and you speak in English at the same time, you start thinking in both languages, and the idea that you just in this English class try to speak and think all in English. At the beginning, when I was studying English, I said, okay, it is so complicated because I am not American. I'm Latin American. I Spanish. But when you start practicing this all the time, thinking English, reading English, writing English, your brain start to work about it. Okay, and when you read the information in English, you are thinking in English. You don't translate the information, okay? Okay, for example, she is very beautiful. Ah, ella es muy bonita, no? Okay. You know that what is the meaning of that word? Try to don't translate. Just read the information, organize your idea in your mind, and try to express your opinion. When you do this all the time, the way you are going to use to, and you are going to start thinking and speaking in Spanish all the time. And also, I want to tell you, George, that you are improving your English pronunciation. I want to recommend you again to try to speak slowly, okay? In order to organize, because sometimes you try to speak very quickly.
Yes, this happens when I improvise.
Yes, when you are speaking in a quickly way, maybe you make some mistakes. Okay, I know that you are in the learning process, but it's important that you take into account those points. For example, in this class, let me see if you, Paola, George. Let me see. You say interpreter. Yeah, some people interpreter. Okay, the correct way is interpret. Okay, interpret. No more. And tell me, George, how do you feel in this English class?
Sorry, teacher, what?
How did you feel in this English class?
I feel fine, teacher. In fact, I like the class I need when I talk a lot in English.
Yes, because in these classes are special about English conversation. For
Yes.
that reason, we don't write a lot of information or read a lot of information. The idea that you can watch a video and read an information and express your opinion and talk about it. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
But that's the dynamic. Students, we are going to finish the let me see, the last class is on November 22, but we need to see other class. Oh my God. On November 20, 20 26, because we need to see other class, because we have missed three class and we need to recover those class. Our next class, our last class is on November 26th. In that time, we are you must present the final evaluation. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
November 26th. You need to present the final evaluation. The final evaluation is like an interview. I'm going to design a special evaluation. We are going to make a summarize about all things that we have practiced in this English course. Try to practice the vocabulary, try to practice the information about clothes, about routine, about illness, medical treatment, everything. The final evaluation is not complicated, but I'm going to evaluate your English speaking, okay?
Okay.
The last point, that evaluation, the score is 20 points. Okay,
Okay.
20 points. Practice this weekend, the next weekend, and also too. And I know that you are going to make a good performance. Okay, Paola, you make some mistakes in this English class. The idea that I can tell you the information, because you need to correct that. For example, you said 1 month ago I go to Cartagena. 1 month ago, you are talking in past, okay? 1 month ago, I went to Cartagena, okay?
Yes.
And you say also, Paola, you say to go to the, you say to do, go shopping, okay? To go shopping. And also, I want to tell you, student, when you are going to use the word must, you don't need to put the word to. Yeah, I want to say that in Spanish. Debo hacer la tarea o debo ir al centro. I must to go. When you use the word must, you don't need to add the word to. I must go. Don't say I must to go, okay? The expression must don't need the word to. I must go also without the expression to. What else? I don't know, Paula, how do you feel in this English class? Or how do you feel in everything about the English process that we have developed in this English course?
Well, I was feeling very well because I learned many things, many vocabulary about the different topics that maybe I have seen in other moment of my life in other course, but I learned many vocabulary really. Today I like the class because we talk about the feelings and I learned other vocabulary about it.
Okay.
I know about the simple vocabulary about feelings, like in the first video. But this activity, the final activity of the readings, I like it because there are many vocabulary that I don't know. So I was looking about it in my dictionary and write these words in my notebook.
Okay, good. When I was studying English, students in my English course, I don't know if maybe it's going to function with you, but I have a notebook and I try to write the information that I didn't know, the new information for me, and I separate the sheet of paper, and I, for example, write the vocabulary which are in the letter A. This. I put or stick a small sheet of paper A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, all the alphabets now. Why? Because when I must or when I was reading an article or whatever things, and sometimes happen that we see that word, but we don't know what is the meaning in that moment. And you start to say, okay, I have learned that word in the past. Okay, I'm going to go to my notebook. For example, amazing. Is with the letter A. You go to the notebook, open your notebook with the letter A, and you start searching or try to find that word in your list. And
Yeah.
when you learn a new word, try to practice writing that information. I try to recommend the students that don't learn vocabulary or irregulars or irregular verbs with a listener. Try to use every word or try to use every verbs or could be irregulars or regular verbs using or creating sentences. For example, walk. Walk, it means caminar. Walk. No, walk. I walk to my work all the time. Okay, I walk to my work all the time. I walk to the gym every night. Something like that. Try to organize the verb or the vocabulary using a sentences. If you can see the ebook, in the ebook also there is the word and down is the sentence, no? That is the idea that you learn the word using the sentences or maybe using the vocabulary in your real life. Why? Because when you are going to speak or to have a conversation with a foreign people, you are not going to say, okay, one moment, this is the dictionary now. You must have the information here in your mind. Okay? That's the idea. Organize the vocabulary using sentences, invent situation, try to talk in English all the time, try to think in English all the time. Because why? Because English is not our native language. It's a foreign language, okay? And sometimes when you learn new words, maybe on the way you are going to forget the information because it's not your native language. For that reason, you need to practice. In this moment, you are practice, or you are receiving class in the basic English too, but you are going to advance, and you need to learn more vocabulary because when you are going to see advanced English 1, advanced English 2, English conversation, you need to know a lot of vocabulary, and you need to improve your English fluency. Okay, that's my recommendation for you students. Don't forget to practice on weekend. Don't forget to practice. I know that you work, but try to separate a special time to practice your English knowledge all the time, because if you don't practice, you are going to forget the information.
Yes, teacher. Thank you for your advice because we need to do this activity. In fact, I like to write words in my notebook, but that tip that you give us about the organize in alphabetical way is a good thing.
Yes, because sometimes you write the word in whatever sheet of paper, and you say, okay, in this, on this. No, okay, if you organize the vocabulary in an alphabetical way, you're going to find the information easier.
Yes.
That's my recommendation. Okay,
I
student,
take account.
what, Paola?
Okay, I take account your advice.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, time is over, student. I must go to do other things, but I want to congratulate because you attend the class today. Jennifer Sulai told me that she had to go to the doctor with her daughter, and maybe she's going to be with us on the next class on Friday. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Paola, don't forget to send me the video.
Yes, teacher. What is the day? When is the day
You
to
know,
send the video?
when
Uh,
on Friday.
on Friday. Yes.
Yes, but to send me the information before to start the class, okay?
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Because at the beginning of the class, we are going to watch all the videos.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Okay, good. Students, have a good night. God bless you, and don't forget to practice. If the other people can do it, you can do it too.
Okay, teacher. Thanks a
Okay.
lot. Bye.